In this video, we'll talk about some of the noticeable issues regarding balance for seniors over 60. For those who don't know me, my name is Misha. I'm 76 years old, moving along in life, as we all do. We often associate balance with our inner ear, which is the brain's inner body balance sensor. But in most cases, our sensor is just fine. The proprioception, which is the body's awareness sensors, they reside in our muscles, in our feet, in our joints, and they tell the brain where the body is positioned. And these are usually the causes of imbalance or lack of security in our balance. And as we age, our ankles get weaker, which is normal because we're sitting on chairs most of the time or walking on flat surfaces like cement, asphalt, and therefore not really exercises the full motion or the full range of motion in our ankles. Of course, if we were walking on trails, on sand, or on rocky surfaces, then our ankles would probably get a proper workout. And since we're not using the full range of motion of our ankles, in this video, I will show you 4 exercises that will make your ankles more flexible. And I promise that you'll notice that your confidence while walking or climbing upstairs will improve quite a bit. So let's look at these 4 exercises to give you that well-oiled ankle. For this first exercise, which is actually a warm-up exercise, we need a towel and a chair. So you sit on the chair and you put the towel around your foot just below your toes. Okay. And you relax your ankle and your leg and slightly pull on the towel. Now you'll feel the stretch, I should say, on your calf quite a bit. Now pull, that you feel the stretch, but that it's not uncomfortable or that you don't feel discomfort or pain, especially. If you do, stop. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're going to push with your toes as if you're going to point forward, okay, and release slightly, but with a little bit of tension, then pull, push, pull. Do this 5 times. Like that. And relax. Onto the next foot. Same thing. Towel below your toes. And bring back, pull on the towel, so that you feel that stretch on your calf. Try to, as you can see, my ankle is not bending that much. Try to bring it back as much as you can. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your grip a little bit, but still keeping some tension on your towel. Push, bring back, push, bring back 5 times. 4, 5, okay? And alternate between foot. So I was between feet. I would do this 3 times on each feet. Now that's for the warm-up. Now let's go on to our second exercise. For this exercise, we'll be sitting on a chair. We raise one of our legs parallel to the ground. And we pretend that there's a big clock in front of us, a few feet in front of us. We're going to point towards the 12 o'clock position. Okay. And then we will go to the 11 o'clock position, but not just go like this. We're going to sort of circle and go to the 11 o'clock position. Come back and circle to the 10 o'clock position. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Come back and circle to the 9 o'clock position and reverse. 10 o'clock position, circle, 11 o'clock position, circle, 12 o'clock position, continue, circle, 1 o'clock position, continue, circle, 2 o'clock position, continue, circle, 3 o'clock position. This movement is the procedure is what counts. Okay, is to do this movement. So let's do it with the other foot. Bring up the foot parallel to the ground. We're looking at that clock that's a few feet away from us. And we point at that 12 o'clock position. Bring your ankle back up and circle to the 11 o'clock position. And up and circle to the 10 o'clock position. Okay, in this case, that's as far personally as I can go. It's pretty impossible unless we bend ourselves totally to go to the 9 o'clock position. So from the 10 o'clock position, circle back to the 11 o'clock position, circle back to the 12 o'clock position, circle to the 1 o'clock position, circle to the 2 o'clock position, circle to the 3 o'clock position. Okay, as much as you can. And relax. So that's our second exercise, which really emphasizes maximum movement of your ankle, which is a great exercise. So let's go to our next exercise. For this third exercise, we'll be looking at the towel stance. And I call it that because we're going to be using a towel. So right now it's folded in two. I'm going to fold it again one more time, like this, and one more time. Now, if you want, you can only fold it in two to start with. I'm going to do it this way. And you put it on the floor, you step up on it, okay? Now what this does, it sort of simulates, let's say, walking on sand or in a sort of stable surface, which is very good for the connection of your brain to your leg and or muscle sort of synergy, okay? And so once you stand on the towel, you lift up the other leg and you hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. For our fourth exercise, we'll be using stairs. Now everybody has stairs. I'm in my loft now and I'm going to use this sort of stair climber that you can get at any hardware store. Helping yourself with the handrail or the wall. You put your feet on the first stair, or on the stair, and but just put the ball of your feet so that your heels are sticking out like so. Go down in the deficit position and raise up in the tippy toe position. Okay, down, up. Now you can repeat this at least 10 times for 3 sets. Also, a little bit more difficult is you just go down on one. Okay, I'm putting the weight on one foot now and raise. Again, the weight's on one foot and back to normal. Do the same thing with the other foot. Again, I'm putting the weight on one foot, deficit position, and up. And repeat like this for 10 times on each feet. And this is another great ankle strengthening exercise which will benefit you in your everyday walking experience. You will get great benefit from doing these exercises on a regular basis. They'll strengthen your ankles and give you much more better sense of stability. So give us that old thumbs up and subscribe. It helps me to keep motivated doing these videos. And leave some comments. Let me know what you think. But don't forget, the most important of all, enjoy your life to the fullest.